Guys, Wooly Creeper here again, and in this episode, as promised, time to get the redstone on. Yep, a couple of projects. First one, we're going to make these double doors work properly. Okay, so what do I mean by properly? I mean we're going to have one button, and it's not going to be up there. And when you press it, both doors will open, and they're going to stay open until after we're in, and then they'll close behind us. In the other direction, we'll have two pressure plates. However, either one of them will open both doors, so you don't need to hit the middle. And they'll act. Apart from that, they'll act pretty much like they do at the moment. Okay, so we're going to be basing. I've been thinking about this, and I think I've got a couple of tricks to make this work. The button obviously is going to need an RS NOR latch, and the NOR latch is going to have to be reset by the pressure plates. The pressure plates are also going to directly power the door, and open the door directly, and kind of only have incidental interaction with the RS NOR latch on the way out, because it would just be trying to reset it when it's already reset, if you understand what I mean. So let's get on with it. We're going to need to clear a load of this stuff out. So we'll just get rid of that. Now, my thinking is my thinking is my inventory is far too full. My thinking is that, let's just dig that down so we can get down here. Oh, yeah. What we're going to do is we're going to have a couple of torches here, and they're going to control the doors. And hello. Yeah. Oh, okay. We're going to want to wire the pressure plates together. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to put the pressure plates directly against the doors, because then they're interacting directly with the torches, and the torches will just power the wire we're going to run. So that's not really going to work. However, if we put them back here, and then we're going to need to use repeaters here so that the wires don't cross talk, and I would actually like there to be a delay, so there's no chance of the doors slamming shut in the face if we dawdle. Well, obviously if we dawdle a lot, then yeah, but anyway, so we'll do that. So put that back there, and put those there, and put our pressure plates down. Can't see. Yeah, you can just about. Yeah, there you go. You can just about see both torches from either. Yeah, either pressure plate. Now, may seem like I've made a mistake, but I've thought of this. I've actually used this particular trick before. You can create quite a simple lever-driven door by placing the door so that its powered state is closed, and then if you power the lever on one side when you're outside, if you power the lever on the outside, it effectively closes the door, and then you unpower it and go through the door and power it from the other side, and it closes the door. You can do it with a single door. What we're going to need is a block. Some dirt will do, and if we do this, and then that, and then that, actually, let's replace this wood. Oh, that was stupid. There we go, right. Don't want the wood showing on the outside, so let's replace that with some nice stone brick. Put those doors back down. And now, yes, on, off. So that bit, cool, that was easy. Right, I guess we can fill this in with wood now. I think I'll need a bit of space over there, but let's do that. Excellent. Right, so now we're going to want a button. Now the button, I haven't actually got any buttons, but that's okay. We'll just pop that off and that off. Right. Okay, so now what we want to do is the button wants to do the same thing that the pressure plates are doing, and that's depower these torches. So we're going to need to pop a repeater there and there to start with. Now, how am I going to run this? Now, I guess we could put the button. Put the button there. You could power the block below, but then I don't like. No, I don't like that. I don't like seeing that edge. So I think we're going to have to have. We're going to have block up the side, and that's a bit of a beggar. If we have a button on here, oh god. In order to have a button there, in order to do anything with it, we'll have to power something below, either a torch on the back or on the side, and then you've got to box it off. It's here, if you power redstone dust here, that is actually already going to be powered because of this block here, so that's no good. I guess because we're going up steps into this, we could do that. No. If we do that and try and power something below that, it's going to directly talk with the torch. So I think what we're going to have to do is move it over one block, have something. Yeah. So if we have the button like that, let's get rid of you. If we have the button there, it can power some redstone below it. Yeah. Right, I'm going to need some space. Let's clear some space. Reverse engineer this a little bit. Actually, yeah, okay, cool. So we're going to want to bring the power along here into here. Right, let's put the arsenal latch. It'll give us a better idea of what we're about. Okay, so my idea is to use a out of cobble. Never mind. If we do this, and then do this, and this, and this, and this, that is now an arsenal latch. And that could be reset with the use of that. Or fired, in fact. Yeah. So when we hit the button, it removes current from this dot and it stays removed. In which case, we can use a torch there to invert the signal, and that opens the doors. Excellent. Right. So now we need, that's that sorted. Is that working better? Yeah, a little bit. I'm going to have to box it a little bit, or maybe just bring this hill up around it. We're going to need a reset line, and we want the reset line to come from the pressure plate. So what we want to do is power this block. Because if we power this block, it'll turn off that. Yeah, that torch is powering that thing. So if we turn off that torch, it'll also power. If we turn off that torch, it'll turn off the wire, which will turn on the other torch. Right, yep. So if we dig this way, maybe another. No? Oh, where are you? Ah, they're the torches. So. Ah, no, there. Right, that's where the pressure plate is. So if we just remove that, excellent. So we can take the power feed directly off there and into there. Yep. And get stuck in a hole. So now those pressure plates will power that block down there, which will depower the torch there, depower this line, which will allow this to power, and that will power that, which will depower that, and thus, yep, right, we're golden. Except I can't get in anymore. Right, where are those stairs? Whee! Sorted. In. Oh, yeah. Bear. Put that soil back. Right. So there. Open sesame. Close sesame. Might want to just reduce the delay on those repeaters a little bit. Maybe a bit more. Both on 2? Is that 2? Yep. There we go. Ah, I know what it is. The doors are actually like on that side edge of the block instead of this edge of the block. So the pressure plates are. Oh no, the pressure plates weren't in the block next to it before. So I don't know why it seems. Oh, it seemed to be getting caught up on these doors. So I was going to delay it, but I don't know. It seems less of a problem. Right. Okay. So all we need to do now is cover things up. I'll put you there. You put wood on that. You there, and then that's probably a. I don't. Well, leave that like that for the moment. Start of the decay. At the bottom levels there with some mossy around here. Right, let's see, how can we do this? I know what we need. I need cobble. Got cobble, normal cobble. That'll do. Hmm, 7 TNT while we've been working. Right. Yep, if we use a stair there, can we get in? Like that? No. Damn it. But actually would not look too out of place to put the stair that way around as it's in front of a button. And cobble. And we'll just bring it out on this side to match. And then we should, I think, be able to fill this in. Oh, no, what have I cut? Ha ha ha, that. Right, don't want to cut that, don't want to cut that, so we need to have, yep, we just need to have that like that, which then makes this a bit funny. We could use a transparent block, I guess. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Cobble here, mossy, in fact, there. And then we can use upside down stairs. That there. That there. That doesn't look too bad. Might be worth. I've got any nice blocks. Nice blocks. It's a bit invisible. I normally like to put my buttons on sandstone, but I think it'll look weird there. Let's get rid of that. Oh, let's slap a torch down there so that we're not going to get anyone spawn under the front door. Be an idea. And get our jungle wood. Pop. And I think what we might actually do is just put that in like that. And a working door. On we go, about our business. Coming back. Brilliant. And that is going to stop me going slowly mad. Slap another torch in there. And follow on with the mossy cobble theme here and here. And that'll do us. Yes. Much, much happier. Cool. Right, so next up is going to be a pumpkin farm, possibly a combo pumpkin melon farm. Possibly I'll do a pumpkin farm and then mirror it for the melon farm. So that's gonna go probably somewhere over there, but I'm gonna have a look around and figure that out. Okay, so time to get on with the melon slash pumpkin farm, and giving it some thought, I've decided that this hillside is going to be the location, and it's going to go down this hillside, and when we're at the bottom we're about level with the middle layer of the boat lift, so we'll be able to dig through there and won't be climbing up and down this hill. And this is the design I'm going to use. It consists of these cells, which are, if we count the cobble border, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 wide. They're 3 tall, and they are 3 deep. And what we're going to do with these is we're going to have a seed on this side, a seed on that side. Where the torch is, eventually all of those places will be filled with jack-o'-lanterns. So the seed on this side will grow, can only grow onto this block. Seed on that side can only grow onto there. Then what we're going to do is we're going to have a sticky piston there, and a sticky piston there, block in front of them, like that. And each cell will repeat that. We're going to need a little underhang on each cell. So this layer here can be this layer on the next cell. Obviously, in places where the hill is steep, if it's steep enough that they fall in line, we're not going to need this underhang. I say obviously, I've not really explained that. What we're going to do is this will have water in it, which is going to flow down in a waterfall down the hill, and so you're going to have water flowing directly in front of each cell. We'll run redstone up the inside of the hill so that it powers both pistons on each cell. When you press a button at the bottom, it will push the melon and the pumpkin, or whichever way around they go, out the front into the water, and they'll get carried down to the bottom. The reason for the underhang is items tend to get stuck if they fall down in a water flow down onto a block, and then there's a while before they get moved forward. So they don't really get stuck, but it can take a while. So you can get around that by putting water sources along here, and that will mean they'll travel as fast as they can without there being ice here. I'm just thinking about it. I'm never going to need that many melons or pumpkins, although jack-o'-lanterns are very useful. I think what I'd like to do in actual fact we'll make these cells 4 high, or will we? Yeah, I think in cases where we need the water to come forward, I'm going to sacrifice some efficiency, and we're going to do this. Then what we'll do is this. Oh, I only have 5. That's okay, 5 will be enough. Excuse me. Ooh, don't want trapdoors. In fact, we're not going to put anything across the front. I've just realised if we put signs in there, the water will fall over, and the items will actually fall below that water. Although if we put in saucers, yeah, that'll still work. Yeah. So it's going to have water. No, we'll leave the signs off. I was just going to pop signs along the front to look like there's something was holding the water back. But in actual fact, I think we'll scrap that idea. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I'm now going to stop recording, and I'm going to repeat this cell design all the way down the hill, and I'll be back with you when I've done that. Okay, so that's us done on digging the cells out, and I like it. I think it fits into the hillside quite nicely. It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cells, so it's not the most efficient farm, but I think it fits in quite nicely, and I guess for this project that's more important for me than making something super high efficiency. So next I need to cut a path up behind these cells to run our redstone, and also go get some redstone and pistons. So yeah, I'll be back with you then. Okay, so I've got the wiring done. And I'll just show you that. So redstone down to here, and then power this block, depower torch, depower. So yep, so a dot of redstone on there, which is powering the piston to either side, and this block to depower this, power this. Same deal, dot on there, piston each side, this block. So yeah, it's just a torch string, and it keeps going all the way up through the hill till it gets to, how does that one work again? Redstone, yeah, the redstone dot powers the blocks below the pistons rather than directly powering the pistons. Also powers this, which depowers this, bringing it back to the last one up here. Okay, so need to get the trellis. Don't know what you call them. Need to get them planted, whatever they are. Terraces. Need to get the terraces planted, and I'll get on with that and see you when I'm ready to start placing the water. Okay, so that's all planted and we're ready to start placing water. Something very strange has happened though. It looks like a melon has grown, and then disintegrated for no apparent reason. I don't know why that would be, although I did test fire, that'll be it, I test fired it when I got down there to make sure it was still working, and there must have been a melon there, so that proves that it's working as far as that goes. So let's get the water in. Boom, boom, boom. Now, I'm not sure if this will form instant. No. So that doesn't form an infinite spring when it's like that. However, the next one might, with it being... Oh, I've lost one. Right, okay, so... This one might, with it being a further from the edge. So let's just put that down there. However... No, right, okay, so we need to make an infinite spring, which is a shame. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I can't have... If they don't do an infinite spring, I'm going to make another bucket. Okay, right, so... This is going to be fun. And we simply place our water buckets in this row behind. Oh, and get out. Okay, I'll come back to you when this is done. Okay, so water placed. Just need to wait for some stuff to grow. Although I appear to have missed bone meal in one of them. But yeah, once this is full, we can give it its first test fire. Okay, so the farm's nearly full, and it is getting quite late, and I'd like to get this video rendering tonight. So I'm going to test fire this as is. We're missing, I believe that's a melon, and that's a pumpkin. So let's give that a go. Before we do, I've had to play with the water streams here just to try and get it to bring everything central at the bottom there, but let's see how it works. Well, seems to be going. So we had, there we go, I can see a little bit of loss. Now, it is quite difficult to get these sort of farms 100% yet, simply because it's very difficult to stop the melon or the pumpkin falling onto the block that contains the seed. or indeed onto the block. In that case, I think it was on the block. No, it was on the block that had the seed on. And there's not really much you can do to clear them from that state because you can hardly run water or a piston over it without having to then replant. So that's unfortunate, but I really can't see that it's possible to eliminate that sort of thing completely. So let's convert these to jack-o'-lanterns and finish the farm by replacing these torches. Whoa, overshot that one. Did we get the one above? No. And I'll at least give them one less block per level that the drops can fall on and not be cleared. So yeah, that's the farm. Turned out to be more effort in digging than skill in redstone. I mean, it was just one redstone wire and a torch stack, basically, set of torch stacks. The hardest thing about it was getting the torches or wire to actually power the pistons with the button press rather than in reverse. However, I'm quite pleased with the door, and I've already set the scene on Big Mesa to do a tutorial on that. So expect to see that hopefully pretty rapidly. I may even try and get that filmed tonight and render it up tomorrow. Not quite sure what we're going to do next episode, but I will have a think. If you want to make my life easy, please suggest something in the comments below. If you've got any thoughts on the series or how I can make it better or my presentation of it better, please leave a comment. If you like the video, you know what to do. Leave a like, subscribe, yada yada yada. Most of all, I hope you enjoyed it. I've been Wally Creeper. I'll see you next time.